Today, a system is moving across the southern Great Lakes region, passing just to our north. This has allowed for mild air to surge northward today as we enjoy temperatures well into the 40s and even the 50s for some of us across central and southern Illinois. Looking here at temperatures as of noon today, most of us are in the mid to upper 40s, but southern Illinois is enjoying 50s and even some 60-degree readings. This sort of mild air mass is rather abnormal for January, and is quite a contrast from what we were dealing with a month ago. Now, as we head through the rest of this week, we look to get a bit more active as the jet stream becomes a bit more amplified later this week. Our first system of interest looks to come on Thursday as a low pressure system moves out of the plains, cutting rather far northwest with its track. This will allow the system to gather copious amounts of Gulf moisture and relatively warm air as it moves through the region. Temperatures will be in the 50s across the state, with a rather widespread area of light to moderate rain through Thursday night. Then, another system looks to develop right on its heels Friday night into Saturday, and with a bit more cold air left behind for this system, a transition from rain to snow will be possible for at least part of the state during the day on Saturday. This system could throw us a surprise or two, so we'll have to watch this one closely for any potential wintry impacts during the day on Saturday. First, let's take a closer look at Thursday's system that'll bring us some rain. Rain should push in from west to east on Thursday morning, with the low pressure potentially tracking over part of northern Illinois. The heaviest rain should fall just northwest of this low pressure center, which for now looks to be across northeastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin. Still, this should bring at least a few hours of steady rain to the northwestern half to two-thirds of the state, much needed for some of us. As far as actual rainfall amounts go, we're expecting roughly a swath of 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter northwest of that low pressure track, likely just northwest of the state for the most part. This is where we expect the heaviest rain to fall with this system, with amounts of a couple tenths to a half inch possible across the rest of northern Illinois, and even less as you head south into central and southern Illinois. The further northwest you are, the more rain you'll likely see out of the system with its current track. The other story along with this Thursday system will be the push of very mild air along with the rain. Anyone southeast of the low pressure center should see temperatures rise into the 50s throughout the day on Thursday, maybe even some 60s across southern Illinois. This is more typical of an early spring storm system rather than winter, but here we are. At least we'll get some temporarily milder air to go along with the rain. It also won't really usher in a big cold push of air behind it, at least not with this first system. Saturday's system will feature a northern and southern stream impulse phasing together just about over us, which is a very tricky forecast at this point. But if these pieces of energy can phase together in just the right way, we could see a potent accumulating snowfall across northern Illinois. But if the timing is just a little bit off, which is more often the case than not, a disjointed mess of rain showers transitioning to snow could occur, with perhaps some messy accumulations further north as temperatures fall Saturday afternoon. This will be something to watch for sure, though, and it's not even worth to try to nail down the details yet at this point. And with the Bears playing at home at Soldier Field on Saturday, the system could certainly have an impact on the game. Again, it's too early for details, but the potential for at least a wintry mix Saturday afternoon into the evening certainly exists. But first, we'll have to deal with potentially soaking rainfall on Thursday, which could set the stage for this next system this weekend. More details to come, and while the pattern certainly will continue to favor above average temperatures, that doesn't mean we can't get any snow out of it. Stay tuned for more.